Before this bin just had plates in it, it had a whole bunch of other stuff, including everything that's sorted out here on this table. And I went through this yesterday, and when I was doing it, I realized there was a set in here, and it seemed like we were pretty close to completing it. And that is Lego Creator 31051 Lighthouse Point. So I'm here on Bricklink. I got the inventory up. I figured why not see how close we are before I put all these pieces in my collection. Maybe we have this set here, and if it's complete and I already own it, I could sell it, and it goes for like 50 bucks on eBay. So can we recover $50 from the table here? Let's find out. We're going to start right from the top here. We need 2 of these. Have it. I'm just going to start a pile here. We need 2 of those. Have it, dude. We have our first official problem here. I'm a little short on plates. I need 4 of these, totaling 6. I need 1 of these to get to 2, and I need 1 of these to get to 5. And I'm trying to decide, do I pull it from my collection, or do I just wait? Maybe I'll make a note of what I need, and then we'll wait until the end and see just how bad off we are here. But adding black plates to this, that's no problem at all there. I just made it through the black pieces, and I've got good news, and bad news. First good news, we had a whole bunch of the pieces that we needed right from the table here. The other good news is I had the rest of them in my collection, with the exception of the bad news, and that's that I do not have 2 of these. For whatever reason, in all the sorting that I've done over the last 2 months and throughout my life, I do not have 2 black wedge 4x3 triple curved nose studs. We'll put the rest in here, and we'll continue on. I just want to see how close we are with my collection included, I've decided. See how close we can get. Right now, we're just short 2 pieces, and that's through a whole entire color. Let's try blue next. Oh, yeah. There's everything we need, and last but not least, blue is good. We got it all. We'll add that to the collection. 8 green studs. Yep, we got that. Okay, we need a pink thingamajobber. I did not see that in here. I'm thinking parts of the orca aren't here, because that would be in its mouth. And the other part, I think, is a part of its head. And that's not here. So I'm thinking that might have gotten lost before this was put into the collection. Let's check and see if we got one. We do. A couple of them, actually. See, I'm going to be a little reliable on my collection here. You can start to pull stuff from it that you need, which is nice. Now we go into gray bricks. We did pretty good on the gray pieces, actually. I had to add 3 from the collection, but we got everything covered. Here's what that's looking like so far. Next up, we need a light brick, which I have. Unfortunately, the light does not work, but I do have the batteries to go in there, I believe. So we can definitely fix that up. Next, we need a sextant, which I saw in there. And we need 4 of those toe balls. Huh. I don't think I had those. Again, another part of the orca. The orca is sorely missing here. We don't have any of those, but I do have them. Got a whole drawer over here for such things. There's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. I definitely like this system better than writing down what I'm going to need in the future. It's better just to go through it while you're going through it, and if you're missing anything, just grab it while you're there. That way you don't have to go back. All right, there's my 5 of those, and I need 2 more of the big ones. 2 more. There's 1. And there is the other one. We're all good there. That piece I saw right here. Need 1 of those, and then 5 grills. Easy. We're all good with the grays, but now we move into the dark browns where things fall apart for me in the collection, because I do not have 2 of these, and I do not have 1 of those barrels here. But I do have them in general, so let's just go pull those. Actually, this one's right here. So we need 2 of those. And now I need a barrel. This is when having all your stuff organized really starts to pay off. Come right over, I know right where it is, and you got your parts. Dark tan. Okay, I think we're a little better there. We've got 4 of those. Should probably cut all this, but maybe you like coming along. This is kind of fun. We need 2 of these. 1. Do we have the other one? Yep. Dark tan, good. Oh, we need some slopes. We need slopes. 7 of these? I don't know if we have that. We got 3. We might. There's 5. There's 6. Can we get... We got 7. Got that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a tile. Oh, we might have that, actually. Printed? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We need 2 fish. No fish here, but we can acquire those. And then we get into more greens, regular greens. Regular green is good. Now we're going into light bluish gray. We need 2 of those. I got zoomed in here. 3 of these. 2 and 2, which I think I have those right there. Man, we're just blasting through this when I have this stuff. If you're wondering what those background noises are, that's Clark Man. In Minecraft. Where are these jumpers running off to, Clark Man? They're the most plentiful thing, yet somehow mysteriously missing. Alright. Boom. Definitely missing a few gray pieces here. Light bluish gray. Particularly in the joint area. And we'll piece this together. I definitely have this in my collection. Just had to add these 3 in there. 4. The circular tile. And now we're into medium blue. Had everything I needed with the exception of 1 piece that I'll add in for my collection. And we're clear there. Brick separator. Too rare to even have one of those. I'm not even going to bother. Actually, we got one right here. Just kidding. That joke never gets old, does it? We need 2 of these, which we have 2 of right here. Clarkman went off to school. There was a little bit of a time lapse. Literal time lapse there. And then red bricks. I always get worried when I see huge quantities. I'm like, are they all going to be there? Luckily, like these crater sets, pieces are so common for the most part, except for those black slopes that I don't have. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, I have 1 extra of those. There's 10. We only need 9. All right, I'll go down through these. I'm very curious to see if I have all of those curved red pieces that I need. I'm thinking I do. We are good to go on all of the red pieces. Nothing coming out of the collection for this. And that's pretty awesome. Add a little bit of color to this drawer. Look at that. Coming together. Next, we got brown and tan. Few issues with the browns. First being this piece right here. Definitely needs some good cleaning. And then I had to pull these 1x3 tiles out of my brown and tan piles of tiles. But we got everything else, and yeah, that one, I was like, I'm just going to replace that. I don't actually have that piece in my collection, so it's going to need cleaned. And we're almost done with this, he says as he finds the white pieces. Here's everything that I came up with. This was all in the collection, everything we need. I did have to pull 3 orange translucent studs out, and then these pieces that you see here were the only ones that I had to pull from my collection. But we ran into another issue, and it's with that same darn piece that I had in the black. I need 1 in white, and I don't have that either. I don't know what's going on here, but that piece is the bane of my existence when it comes to this particular build. But I have everything else, and really the only thing left are the yellow pieces. So let's dump these in here. I am bummed that I'm short those pieces. Like, that really sucks, because I'm so close, and I most certainly don't want to do a Bricklink order for literally, 3 pieces of Lego. But we could add it to the list of things that we need to get eventually. Maybe it'll come up in the collection too. I don't like to rule that out because I've had the Spy Shark that I've been working on, and there was a time when we needed a whole bunch of pieces, and that's starting to slowly go down as I continue to go through all this sort. So you never know what you're going to find, particularly if it's a newer thing that I go through. There's 4 of those and 1 of those. So those are all the yellow pieces that we need. We'll put those in here. And then last but not least, we got 2 minifigs. We need this girl. Make sure she has the right face, little happy face. Yes, she's good. And then this guy. And we're done. We got it. We do have extra items. Should I put those in there? Probably do have those. Oh, I had to pull those teeth too. Literally. Those, these things right here. They call them a claw or tooth. I had to pull those from the collection, but everything else was good. Need that piece, and that piece. And you remember I didn't have that pink piece either. So I'm thinking that the orca, at least parts of it, were broken off and misplaced. But if I get those, then we have that built. The lighthouse is all good though. We got the minifigs. Everything else is great here. I'm definitely not going to let those few missing pieces get me down, because we just pulled almost this entire set from this table that was from a yard sale bin, and it was almost all there, and what wasn't there, for the most part, I was able to grab from my collection with really no sacrifice at all, as this is a Lego Crater set and they're pretty common pieces, except for those orca pieces apparently. But I wanted to show you something here. I went on to eBay just to look at the recently sold listings, and I would say the one that matches my situation here the most, I'd say we're 99% complete. This one is too, only they are missing a minifig instead of orca pieces. And that one sold on February 13th for $60 plus $14.85 shipping. So that's a really good value on that. There's a couple other ones on here. This one's incomplete. No Orca whatsoever. That sold for $30 plus $9 shipping. There was another one down here too. This one, someone got a great deal on because it says complete with box, no extras or manual, $40 plus $12 shipping. So there's some value in this set. That one sold for $60 with $6 shipping. So yeah, we're definitely there, and I'm excited to have pulled this out of here instead of just putting this in my collection because I have so much already, and it will definitely have a lot more as we go forward. It's nice when you can pull a set out of here, and I could potentially make 50 or 60 bucks, which I think of any kind of money that I recover from this as storage money. I've been loving these big drawers just to put all of my bricks and stuff in, and I could always use more of these. So that's probably what I would use the money for, is just to buy more Lego storage. It's like the recycling process. Lego set out, storage for more Lego comes in, and it's a beautiful thing. Anyways, I know this isn't an organization video, more of a parting a set together video, but I came down here this morning all excited, thinking, what are the possibilities that I could piece together the Lighthouse Point? And we did pretty good for ourselves. Let me know what you think, how I made out here, and wish me the best of luck in trying to find those last few pieces as we continue on our journey. I'll set this aside for now, and maybe they'll just pop into our lives somehow in the same way that they do sometimes. We'll keep our eyes peeled. So on that, I hope you have a glorious rest of your day. I'm going to continue doing more organizing. I just got to put all these parts away, and we'll see you in the next video.